Hi friend, I just wanted to take a minute to invite you to our Lash Biz Babes Experience 2026. This is a one-day all-online event happening on May 2nd, and our theme for the year is going all in. We are shaking things up and doing it differently than anyone ever has before. This is going to be an all-online event as usual, but it's going to be 100% a curated journey throughout your day as we guide you through the mindset, strategy, and passion needed to go all in on your business to make it your best year in business yet. All lash artists, estheticians, and beauty professionals are invited to join us. There will be guided sessions, interactive workshops, a panel discussion, and big giveaways happening throughout that whole day. And tickets are on sale now for only $199. Payment plans are available. Let's go all in on our businesses for 2026 together. All the details and the link for tickets are down in the show notes below. I would love to have you join us online in May.
Welcome back to another episode of Lash Biz Babes, the podcast for solo beauty business owners who want to build a full clientele and create a business and life that they truly love. My name is Erica. I'm your host. I'm a lash artist turned beauty business coach and lash educator. And today I have a really exciting announcement for you before we jump into the episode. If you follow me on Instagram at xoericashram, you may have already seen this, but it's the first time I'm announcing it on the podcast. But I'm so excited for this. So Lash Biz Babes, I'm launching a membership option for the podcast. One of my biggest goals with Lash Biz Babes was to make business and marketing education more accessible in the industry and to just be able to help more solo beauty business owners grow successful, thriving, sustainable businesses that they love and be able to do what they love and reach their goals and be able to enjoy life outside of business. And I feel like we've really been able to do that this year and accomplish that with the podcast. I get messages from you guys all the time. They're like telling me how inspired you've been by the podcast and just how much it's helped you grow your business and grow your mindset and all kinds of different things. And it literally makes me cry every time I get a message from you guys. It makes me so happy. And so I'm really excited to have this option for you to take that support to the next level, get a little bit deeper of support, and just really be able to go all in on your goals next year and to be able to do that in a community of like-minded solo beauty business owners who are all in on creating a thriving, successful, sustainable business that does allow you to live your life and achieve your dreams to the fullest. So inside this membership, just to give you a quick little overview of what it's going to be, essentially you're going to have access to monthly bonus things with the podcast. So this could come in the support or the form of bonus episodes, live master classes, guest speakers. There's going to be a VIP support group, Q&A sessions, and a lot more. I've got a lot of fun things planned for next year. So these are things that only members will have access to. There will still be the normal monthly free episodes as usual, but this is just adding more to it and giving you more support at a higher level. So there'll be a couple different things going on for the membership every month. And if you have questions about it, if you want to learn more about the membership, the link for it will be in the show notes below. So you can get more information for it there. You can get signed up for it there. With Black Friday this past weekend, that's when it launched and it's on pre-sale right now. So for pre-sale, it's going to end on December 7th. There are two options. You can do an annual membership, so pay for a year, 12 months at once. That's the lowest cost option. And then there's a monthly option as well. So right now on pre-sale, you can join for $111 a year or $12 a month. And then once the pre-sale is over on the 7th, it will go up to $177 a year or $17 a month. So really accessible way to be able to get some support, continue your education, and expand your business skills and your marketing education. So if you have questions, the link to sign up, the link with more information will be in the show notes below. The next 2 months of events for the membership are already posted there. We've got a couple of live master classes coming up to help you plan your 2023 business goals, to help you grow your monthly income. There's a lot of great things already on the schedule, so go check that out. Go get signed up. I'm so excited for it. But to jump into today's episode, I'm so excited to be able to bring on one of my former students from earlier this year, Khadijah Acosta. And she is so amazing. She's a solo beauty business owner. She does makeup and lashes, and she opened her suite this year. She's built her clientele in a new town and just really grown her business so much. I'm so proud of her, and she shares her journey with us today about like opening her suite and building her clientele and mom life. She's a mom of 3, and I just really truly believe she is so incredible. I'm so inspired by her, and I love her so much. So I was really excited when she agreed to come on the show, and I hope that you love hearing her journey as much as I do. And so let's go ahead and jump into it. Welcome to Lash Biz Babes. Super excited to finally have you on. I know we've been talking about it for a while.
Yes.
So first, if you just want to start by introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about you and your business and what you do.
Okay. So my name is Khadijah. My business name is Chanel Beauty. I know it looks weird written down. You can't really tell the L is actually an L. But Chanel Beauty, I actually do lashes, makeup, makeup classes, and I want to say that's it because I don't do facials anymore. It wasn't fulfilling enough for me. But yeah, that's it. So more so just makeup and lashes, and making people pretty and feel pretty and learn how to do their makeup to look pretty. And I've been doing it for about, I want to say since 2014. I've been doing makeup, freelance makeup, and then I got into lashes in 2015. I took my first training with Borboleta. So I took my first training with Borboleta in New York City. Fantastic, great, loved it. Actually, I'm lying. I actually hated lashes when I first started doing it. Hated it.
I was the same.
This is so hard. I would never do this for a long time. And then just kind of grew on me. So there's that. And makeup has always been my first love since high school. I want to say probably because my parents weren't they didn't allow me to wear makeup. I couldn't even wear eyeliner in high school. So once I hit 12th grade, I was like, oh my God, I'm an adult. I'm doing what I want. I'm wearing eyeliner. I'm putting mascara on. And yeah, it just kind of went from there.
I love it. And you're so good at it too.
It's fun. It's fun. So
every time you post a picture, I'm like, yup.
You're like, oh my God.
On point.
Yeah. It's an obsession now at this point. So yeah.
I love that. So I guess that told us a little bit about how you got started in the industry.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Already, since that was our next question.
So getting started, I want to say that I have a very Caribbean background. So I'm actually from Trinidad and Tobago. So we moved to the US in 2008. And they're this thing is very huge. It's nursing is this huge thing. I think Caribbean people think nursing is the only career that you can live and survive by. So nursing was a thing. My mom was like, well, you're going to college, you're going for nursing, and basically that's that.
Yeah.
So I actually took a year off after I graduated high school, and I just worked that year because I was like, well, I don't know what I want to do yet, blah, blah, blah. Eventually I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it over with and do it. So I did my first year in college. It was, I don't want to say it was fun because I wasn't not that party person that was out partying and whatever. I was more so working in school. That was it. By I want to say my second year, I was like, yeah, this is not my thing. This is not what I want to do. Yeah, I was doing my makeup and doing makeup on people, kind of on the side. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to beauty school because I want to be a professional makeup artist. And the steps that I felt like I needed to take to do that professionally was go to beauty school, which actually I didn't need to do that. But, that's besides the point.
Always a good step to take. I
Yeah, I was like,
mean, because now
I
you can
want to,
offer lashes and
yeah,
other services
yep.
if you wanted
I wanted
to.
to take it seriously and I wanted to do the right way, take the right steps.
I love that.
So breaking the news to my mom, I was like, hey.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how did that
Yeah.
go?
Hey, so this is not what I want to do. But I do have a plan. I'm not just gonna quit. Like my plan is XYZ, to execute to get to what I want to do. And I think because I had a plan and it wasn't like I'm just dropping out of college and doing something else. So I think she was probably like, okay, well, we'll see where this goes. And she was okay with it. And she got her hair done for free for years because in beauty school. I
mean, yeah, can't beat that, like, right?
You need a head to practice on, or hand to practice on. She was getting her nails done, her hair done. Yeah. So she was happy. I did it. I actually graduated in New York. Live in Pennsylvania now, but graduated in New York, and I did like freelancing for such a long time. And literally making barely to no money because New York is like, the big city, bright lights, the dream, everyone's a model there and everyone's like a makeup artist. And I want to say that I did makeup, and then the salon that I worked at the time wanted to start offering lash extensions because it was like the next thing.
Yeah, that was when it started really getting popular.
Yeah, it was starting to blow up. And I was like, lash extensions? Like, why would people get lashes stuck onto their lashes? That's so weird. Like, I do not understand this at all. But I mean, I did strip lashes on people. So like, yeah, it's kind of the same concept. Did that. The training was about 2 days. I hated it. But I was like, you know what?
It's a little rough that first time.
Yeah. I was like, they paid for this training, so I like have to, keep doing it because they paid for it. So I kept doing it at the salon. We were offering it at a discounted price. We did Groupon. Terrible idea. Groupons. We did all that stuff to get like new clients in. And with Groupon, you get like the nightmare clients. So this was like starting Lash Life and nightmare clients, and like, and that was like a new business in Long Island as well. So that was a rough start. It was fun though. And then
I'm sure you learned a lot from it too.
Oh my God, yeah. Because like stuff that I feel like you don't learn in your training, you kind of learn like in the field.
You get your hands on people.
Yes. So, and the people loved me. It was fun. And obviously, like you get to talk to people and you get to know people and you build that relationship. So eventually it was like, okay, well, oh my God, yeah, I get to see like Heather on Thursdays. So I get to see her like next Thursday. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. That makes it, I think that's one of the best parts for me too. Is like it makes it a lot more fun.
It was definitely a lot of fun. And just like growing my clientele at the time was like word of mouth or Groupon. So that was okay. I then moved to Pennsylvania, 2 years later. So that was like starting from scratch. So that was also interesting. Yeah, so that was fun. I basically was starting from scratch. Like I knew my mom there, and like I had cousins which weren't really into lashes, so I really didn't have like a person per se to practice on, or to like keep doing lashes on.
Right.
So I kind of just like called it quits for a little bit. I was like, you know what, I don't even want to do this anymore. And I might have took a break for a couple months, and I worked at Aldi's. So random. I worked at Aldi's because I was like, I want to do nothing with beauty. Like, I just want to stay far away from it at the moment. Like, I just want to kind of go in a different direction. I worked at Aldi's for like a month. I almost worked at Ross. And then Ulta Beauty had called me back. And I was like, oh my God, yes. Even I didn't even want to
It's
do
like
that, but
in your zone. But I mean,
yeah,
I feel like
it
that's
was
amazing.
fun. I was like, what? Free makeup? I'm there. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even. Yeah, so that I think kind of helped me get my foot in the door with growing my clientele, because then I actually got to meet like women like face to face, and I'm like, oh my God, I used to do lashes, and they're like, oh my God, I've always wanted to do that, you should do it. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't, it's fine. And eventually I was like, you know what, why not, I'll do it on my days off. um so I did, and then that kind of grew word of mouth, and that was kind of what kind of created that little community that I had then, of Lash girls.
Because that puts you
But
like right
yes,
in front of your people. Like,
yeah, those are
interested in
literally
beauty,
the
like
ideal
willing to pay
clients.
for it.
Yeah. So that was fun. And that's kind of how I got all the people that I know now, or met all the people that I know now, and have like really amazing friendships with them.
I love
But
that.
yeah, that's how I got started in this whole thing. Um, yes,
That's
let's see
amazing.
what's
So do you
yes.
think that working at Ulta played a big role in helping you build your clientele, or
Yeah,
what do you
for
think played the
sure.
biggest role for you?
I think Ulta played a big role. And then I noticed like what I did was I started like an Instagram page, which is why it's like Chanel Beauty, because I wanted to kind of have like an alias, because I was like, I actually wasn't supposed to be doing makeup outside of Ulta at the time.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted like, I never posted my face on my social media. I never posted anything that would lead any of that information back to me. And I got a lot of clients actually from Instagram, which was so crazy because I was working from home at the time. So it's like random people that you're like trusting to let into your safe space,
Yeah,
which was
I've been
crazy.
there.
But yeah, it actually worked out. I didn't have any psychos, so that was good. That was
Always good.
fine. Yeah, no one died. So yeah, we did good. I definitely think Ulta was probably the hugest part though in building that
I
community
love
of
that.
people that I
We're
had.
like kicking off that momentum for you.
Yeah, that definitely, I needed it
I
for
love
sure.
that. So you worked from home for a while. When did
Yes.
you make the transition into a studio or like a suite? Was that this year?
Um, yes. So I want to say like having a studio or like having my own space was kind of always like the goal. So I felt like I was like, okay, I felt like I was getting to that point where I was uncomfortable, and I just needed to kind of get like separate the space from work from home to
Yeah.
work. One, because it was kind of like getting out of the pandemic, so we were home so much, and I was like, I need to
Mm-hmm.
get out the house. And also to like taking my clients was kind of like my getaway. Because you know we talk, and you actually get to talk to an adult that actually doesn't live in your house, so
Yeah, and it's
you
not a
know,
kid.
yeah, not a child. So that was fun for a while, but I felt like I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, someone's crying downstairs now. They're like disturbing my peace
Yeah.
that I try to set for my clients. Because you know, when you're getting your lashes done, you're like, okay, this is chill, this is relaxing. Then there's a crying baby. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is,
Yep.
we can't do this much longer. I had my mom that helped a lot, but she was working from home. So that was perfect. But then she got called back out to work. So I was like, oh crap. So I had my sister as well. So it was me, my mom, my sister that would watch the kids at my house. My sister actually moved further away. So it was kind of like, okay, Khadijah, now it's like time. You got to figure out what we're going to do, because, you know, all my options are like my babysitters were like being pulled in different
Yeah.
directions. So I was like, you know what? And then I actually moved further, actually about 30 minutes away from my mom. Got married. It was a lot that I want to say a lot happened within like a year. I met my husband at the time. He lived in Philadelphia and I lived in New York. So it was like a 2 hour
The long distance thing.
Yeah. So
Good
then we
commute.
decided that we were gonna, we decided like, okay, we have to meet halfway because he still worked out there. I still worked in New
Yeah.
York. So our halfway was Lancaster. So my mom went back to work. I moved. My sister moved away.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like, yeah, that was really like, okay, it's getting really uncomfortable. Like we're hanging on by like threads. So I felt like the best option was for me to start looking into a space that was closer to my house. It was convenient for everyone, and then get a sitter because I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to have a sitter, you
Yeah.
know. Um, and I could find one that's like close to my job, which I did. So it was perfect. She was like right up the street from my studio. So I felt like everything kind of fell into place. Um, and yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is great. This is perfect. And I was like joining all the like Facebook lash groups for like tips and tricks and like other people moving into their studio and like watching videos online of like other people that open like their solas and the
Yeah.
pros and cons of it. And the solo was like the easiest thing just to kind of move into. You didn't need like a lot of things. Obviously, I had to be licensed to be in there. Um, but I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. There's a waiting area. That's what I've always wanted. There's a huge parking lot. This is great. Because at my mom's house, parking was an issue as well.
Yeah.
Because we lived close to the fairgrounds where they had the state fair every year. So it was a
Just a
nightmare.
mess.
Oh my gosh. So that I was just like, you know what? This is the best move. And it was the best move for my family, which of course, me moving like 30 minutes away from where my clients were initially, I knew it was a risk losing clients, but also at the same time, I was like, this is the best move for my family. So I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I did it and I have no regrets. So
Did you end up losing clients or how did it go?
I did. So I do like the clients that I've had for years, they actually still travel to me. I mean, it's only 30 minutes. So like that
Yeah.
was my pitch to them, like, guys, it's
It's not
only
that
30
long.
minutes. It's only 30 minutes. Like you can listen to a
Yeah.
podcast and drive over to me.
Yeah.
And
Love
then
it.
there's Lancaster Cupcakes, like this cute cupcake spot that they drive all the way out here to go. I'm like, the mall is here. Like you have to go to the mall. So let's make a whole thing. Like you get your lashes done,
Yep.
you walk around the mall.
Make a day out of
Perfect.
it.
That's
I
all.
love
That's the
that.
perfect. Yeah. And the Tanger outlets are also close to me as well. And I was like, girl, yeah, go shopping after,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's only 30 minutes. So a lot of them actually did follow me. And I
I
want
bet
to
it
say
didn't take
maybe a
that much
handful.
convincing though, because people really like you.
Right. And I'm just like, you know what? It's the people who didn't follow me, they weren't with me like since 2017.
Yeah.
So, you know
That
what I
makes
mean? We
sense,
didn't have
honestly.
that like we're locked in forever type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it was fine. It was fine. It was sad, but it was okay. It was
I
fine.
love that. Well,
Yes.
that's awesome. So
Yeah.
was that like a tough decision to make, or
Oh
what
my
made
God.
you feel
Yeah.
like I'm ready? Like that's one of the questions I get a lot from people is like,
Yeah.
I really, their long-term goal
Yeah.
as well is to open
Yeah.
a suite, and
Yeah.
they're like, I don't know if I'm ready, when I'm
When?
going to be
Yeah.
ready, or like how to, kind of how to make that
I
decision.
also I want to say that I felt like I had a full clientele to keep me afloat moving into my new space. So that also obviously played a huge role because you don't want to just like jump into a
Yeah.
whole new space not knowing what's going on. And crazy enough, I happened to meet this lady who helped coach me into my space. That was huge. Like I don't even
So
think you
glad.
understand how huge that was in that, like making that jump. Because I guess I just needed like that, like, okay, these are the steps you need to do. These are the steps that obviously you had that experience.
Yeah.
And I really didn't know anyone that is in this business that has done what we do or taken that leap from going wherever, from starting from scratch or like starting with zero clients or like moving to a new
Yeah.
space and building your business. So I met Erica, and
I am like, wait, are you
I
talking about me? And
forgot.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
I met Erica, and that was like the best, like
You
the
just
stars
took off with
aligning.
it too.
Yeah, the stars aligning,
Perfect.
and I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. Now I have someone to actually like guide me through like what I need to do. Like Google my business, I would have never thought about that. Like obviously, yeah, I Google everything.
Yeah.
But me not even thinking that, duh, like we need to get your business on Google. So when people are like looking for certain things that they can find you.
Yeah.
Because to me, like if someone doesn't exist on Google, you don't exist. Like
That's how I am. I'm like, I'll
at
drive
all.
past a business and see a name, and if I
You're
look
like,
it up
oh
and I
yeah,
can't find
and I
anything,
Googled
it's
them.
like, okay, great. Well, I don't know anything about you,
I
so
don't know anything about you. You're a stranger. So that was
yeah.
insane.
I think a lot of
So
people
yeah,
skip that too.
yeah.
Little things.
It was definitely a lot of like little things that were overlooked, but they were such a huge deal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the program that I did with you, what the name of it was.
Luxury beauty business. I think that's what
Luxury
I did,
beauty
right?
business. Yeah. So that's
It
the
was such a
direction that
fun
I
one.
wanted. Yeah, that's the direction that I wanted to go with my business as well. Obviously, because I'm moving into this space. And I was like, yeah, this is a luxury business. Actually, because lashes are a luxury service.
Yes, ma'am.
So I was like, okay, yeah, this is perfect. All these things that I know, I'm like, okay, great. She wants me to make more reels. This is terrible. And I'm just kidding. Like,
Gotta push you out of your
that's what
comfort
you
zone a little
needed.
bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what you need. Like showing your face in your social media more, it definitely gets more attention and more engagement. It's so crazy. And I'm like,
Mhm.
what? You like my, little face more than these amazing lashes that I posted here? Like, this is so
Yeah.
much better. But yeah, like just creating that connection with your audience online and having an online presence.
Yeah, it's kind of like what
Definitely
you
learned a
did with
lot.
Ulta, but online.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
right.
very similar concepts, but
Right.
in person
And
versus online.
right. And like this is so where I live in Pennsylvania, it's Lancaster, and where I was before is York. So it's like two different counties, if that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Yeah.
Um and I was like self-consciously tagging just like random places in York to get people's attention, but like taking that luxury beauty business course, um, I was focused more on local followers, which I didn't even think that even was like a thing. I was like, oh my God, that's so smart. That's so smart to do because,
It makes such a
that's who you want to
difference.
attract and that's
Yeah.
who you need in your chair. Like me posting hashtag lashes, that's reaching nobody. Like
Yeah.
the counts on people that use that hashtag, I would just disappear in that. But if I were to specifically specify Lancaster, Pennsylvania lashes, it's very
Yes.
precise to my area. And that's how a lot of people find me for makeup, for weddings,
I
for
love that.
lashes. So yeah, so now I get to build this local clientele here, and which is crazy. They actually spend more money here than they did in York. So
This is just all
it's
making
like a
me
win-win.
smile. I love this.
Yeah. So honestly, it's great. It's great. It was fun. And I was like, you know what? That I was like, she came at the perfect time. One, because I was moving into this space,
Yeah.
um, and I wasn't quite sure how to market my space to like my clientele that I would like to attract
Right.
at that time. Because I was just banking on my old clients to follow me, but that definitely, obviously, because I lost a few, so that would have been, sad.
Hmm.
But because I took that course and I put those steps in place, I got to like slowly build my clientele and have more bookings locally. So that worked out fantastic. I was like, oh my God,
I'm
this
so
is this is the
happy.
best idea. And I get to text her anytime I want. Like I have questions, I ask her, I
I got you,
have
boo.
issues, problem solving, all the things. Yeah, that
Well, and
was
you just
definitely
like
worth
took
it.
off with it too. Like, so proud of you for that. And I
Yeah,
think
no,
that's one of
needed
the
it.
things that made you really successful with it was that
Yeah,
you could take it and do it. It's like, I
yeah,
can tell you, I can
yes,
give you the roadmap, but then it's like,
right.
actually taking
It's
it
up
into
to
play, and
you
you did such a
to,
good job with that.
yeah,
So
yes. Thank you.
good job. So proud of
Yes, that
you.
was great. That was great.
And
I loved it, enjoyed it.
I love that. And I think it probably really helped too, just to be able to market to people who are like willing to pay the full price and like
Yes,
higher prices, and
yes.
especially where you're in that salon suites
Mm-hmm.
setup,
Yes.
and having that plan. That was the thing that made a
Yeah.
difference for me too, because
Yeah.
I like when I look back on it now, when how I went into like it wasn't like a solo, but it was very
Yeah.
similar to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like a random person running it, but
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel like I was so crazy when I look back on it now, that
Right. Like
because like
jumping
I had
into
no
that.
clients. Like I had
Right.
no clients, but I said I'm just gonna rent this room.
And
But
we'll
I
make it
think
happen.
what the difference is like having that plan in place though, because that's what I did. I
Yes.
was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this,
Yeah.
like I have to figure this
Yep.
out and be able to
Yep.
bring in clients. So
I had to. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it's kind of like I gave myself, I seen something on Instagram recently about like not having a plan B because plan A has to work. And I was like, yeah, this is it.
yeah,
It has to work. And I mean, I want to say it's going to be a year in February. And so far I'm like,
I can't
okay, we
believe it's almost been
survived.
a year. Yeah,
Right. Like we survived.
you're doing
Like
so
it's
well.
okay. Um yeah, and then next year it's gonna be even better because then like more
Just
people know about me
keep
and more
building
people
on
like
it.
this
Yep,
and it's gonna keep going. Yeah,
exactly.
so I'm excited for next year.
I love that. And I
Yeah.
agree. I think that external motivation is, at least for me and like my personality type,
Yeah.
that's something I need.
Yes. And
Like,
so I'm like, I
maybe I
have
don't
to
need
message
it, but it's something
Erica.
that lights that fire under my butt for
Yeah.
sure.
It's like I have to message Erica right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let me text her.
I love
Yeah,
it.
that was great. It was great.
Well, I always love helping you too. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, so were there any unexpected challenges that came up as you opened up your suite this year? I know
Um,
that's another thing people get nervous about. Like, what if this? What if
yeah.
that? Like,
Yeah.
how do you
The
feel like
what
you're
ifs.
able to overcome some of those?
I wanna say I wanna say that I'm a very positive person. I mean, and I'm not. I'm actually not. But the what ifs, I guess, that were um before I opened was like, oh my God, what if I am there and I don't have any clients all week? How am I gonna pay my booth rent? Like, oh my God, what if the we actually lost power one time and no one could work that day, which they don't compensate you for that or anything.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
that was a day that nobody made money. Hopefully no one was in there getting a color service because that would have been insane.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so that was one of the things, but I actually was out doing a wedding that day, so it did not affect me. But stuff like
That's,
that, right?
yeah,
Like something like that would happen. Like, what if there was like an internal fire in the building? I actually asked the lady this. I'm like, what if
yeah.
my things are damaged and I lose everything? Then, what do I get back? She didn't really give me a very straight answer to that. So that worried me a little bit. But I was like, oh my God, that
Insurance.
like this is my business. Like if I don't have this, like this is my income, like this is my only, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's scary, but also that could happen anywhere.
that's true.
So,
Good point.
I was like, okay, right, it's
You're
fine.
like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a
your
what if,
insurance and we're
but
good.
yeah, we have insurance, so we're okay. I want to say COVID. COVID was the thing that is,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if it is as crazy as it was like last year, within the last year. So every time I would get sick, whether it's like flu symptoms or whatever, I have to cancel my clients for a couple of days because I have to quarantine to make
yeah.
sure that I don't have COVID, to make sure I'm not spreading anything to anyone, or take care of my kids because my kids are sick.
Hmm.
That's the only thing that I would say in like, because if I don't work, I don't get paid, which I'm working on changing that. But um,
One thing at a
that's the
time.
only thing.
Right?
Yeah, that's the only thing that I would say was like minor setbacks for the year because it's not like you're taking 1 or 2 days off. I think at the time COVID you had to quarantine. I actually did have COVID one time, so you had to quarantine for 12 days. Now it's 5 days.
Yeah.
That sucked because I had
I can
to
only
cancel
imagine.
everything.
Yeah.
And then get everybody into my books, like moving into like what, a week and a half later, because I was like, okay, well, we're quarantining, we have to make sure we're not, you know, contagious before we move back into. And people were like, yeah, just schedule me. And I'm like, girl, I can't. Like, this is
not a thing. That's not how this is working.
yeah, the CDC says I have to be quarantined for 12
Yeah.
days. So when I actually did have it, so I had to cancel, reschedule for 2 weeks, which that sucked because I feel like it puts you behind.
It's hard to get people back in.
Yeah. And then you're like, okay, now I have all this extra work that I have to do, but I have to, if someone, let's say that was their 2 week appointment or their 3 week, and now I have to push them out 2 more weeks. Now you need a full set, but I can't charge you for a full set because I was sick. So I also felt like I lost out on that money as well because now I'm doing full sets, but for full prices because I was sick and I already lost out money for those 2 weeks. And I'm like losing out money doing this and taking the time. So that was the only thing that sucks. That's the only thing that
That's
sucks.
hard.
Luckily for me, like my husband and I both work. So it's not like we had like no income. So yeah, that did help a little. But that's literally the only thing that I think were
Awesome.
like
I
any
mean,
bumps in the road. Sick babies. That's really it.
yeah, that's
Mom
another
life.
thing. Yeah, I would say as a mom,
Yeah.
but I mean that's nice that you have clients, like a clientele that understands
Yeah.
that, because
Yeah.
sometimes they don't, and that gets
Oh no.
stressful too.
I've had someone actually say it's fine, like we'll just wear masks, and I'm like, girl, no, like I can't.
Like that's
I'm not going to
yeah,
infect, like could make my whole space contagious just because you have a wedding to go to and you need your lashes done. Like this,
yeah,
we're not doing that.
yeah. I've had that too, where it was like a new client and I was supposed to
Yes.
go in for it.
Mm-hmm.
I got really lucky. It was right as I was bringing on another lash artist.
Oh,
And so
perfect.
she hadn't started yet.
Oh, so
She was supposed to
she,
start the
yeah.
next day, but I was
Oh my
like,
God.
hey, like, do you want to come in and take this client?
Yeah.
Anyway, she was awesome and came in and did it, but she was super nervous. And, she
Oh.
had just graduated. So she was, one of her first clients
Yeah.
out of school. Yeah, she came in and it just took her a little bit longer because, like
Yeah.
nerves, and it's one of her first clients.
Yes.
And anyway, that client was so mean about it. And I'm like, you know what? Like, just go. Like,
Yeah. We
we
don't
don't
need
want you
that
as a client.
energy.
Like, if you're gonna be like that, I don't know. For
Yeah.
me as a
You're
working
gonna be
mom,
a
I'm like, if
headache.
you can't understand that, you're not the client for me.
Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all. Mm-mm.
Um, so that kind of leads us into our next question. Like, how has being a mom played a role in growing your business?
I want to say, I think because I can manage a such a chaotic household, I know that
Yes, I
managing my
love
business
that.
is so much easier.
That's so funny.
It's insane. So just to give you guys a little background on what actually happens in my insane house. I have 3 kids. My oldest is 7. My son is 2.5, and my baby just turned 1. We also
Yes.
have a cat. He is 2 or 3 years old. So he's not old, but he's not like he's still running around and like doing stuff he shouldn't. We also have 2 birds. Don't ask me why. So we're constantly trying to make sure the cat doesn't eat the birds. And we have 2 fishes. And my husband. So yeah, I
That
want to
sounds like keeps
say
you
I
busy.
definitely. Oh my God, managing my business versus managing
I'm
this
like, oh
household
heck
and
yeah.
making dinner every day. Oh my God, I love.
Let me
I
go
would
in.
take the business any day over this chaos. But we tend to keep the chaos to a certain level. It's not that chaotic all the time. And just kind of getting them into a routine has made things a lot easier. And I've also been finding myself kind of like sad about not having a full book, but also at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, like this needs done. Like, oh my God, look how dusty this shelf is. So I need to be in my studio. Even I have like
Yeah.
a gap between my appointments, but that gives me time to take care of like the behind the scenes stuff, like restock things, reorder stuff,
Yes.
inventory,
And that's almost something you
dusting
have
the
to set
shelves.
time aside for during
Yeah,
your workday anyways.
yeah,
So it's like
yeah. So
part of the gig.
yeah, so the time that I have free now between clients, I just kind of use it to do things on my to-do list. And so when I leave, I'm not worried like, oh my God, this has to get done and this has to get done, this because I already had started on this list of things that I
Yes.
have. And writing everything down, even though I have a Google Calendar, like I need to write things down.
It must just be a mom thing because that's me too. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
got to be
have
in
to
my
write
phone or
everything
I'll
down.
probably forget.
Yeah, I so we have a note on my fridge, so like what's happening that week, but then I have like the whole big like month calendar where it's like the month is written out, like all the things that are
Mhm.
happening for that month, early dismissal days, the days and times that I work, the days and times that my husband works, what's happening with the kids, doctor appointments, all that stuff
All the
on the
things.
fridge. Is like Monday through Saturday, like Sunday through Saturday, like what's happening for that week. So I need to update that. And then as soon as we run out of something, write it on the fridge because we would literally run out of everything if I
Yeah.
don't write it down and buy it. Um, so I guess that would be my work-life balance, just like writing
Love
everything
that.
down.
Write everything down.
Yeah,
That's me too. It's like the only
yeah,
way to stay organized these days.
yeah. I do both. So it's in my phone and it's also on paper
I love that.
because
I need to be better about writing it down. Maybe I
yeah.
need a fridge one because I feel
I
like I
have a
always have to
yeah,
like
the fridge
remind my
one
husband.
definitely helps because you see it every day. So you're
Yeah,
like, oh right, this
I
needs
know.
done.
I'm like
Oh
nervous
right.
to bring on another kid and like chaos it'll bring.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, I
that's a
wanna
good tip for
say
me even.
the transition from 2 to 3, I know it does sound like it's like chaotic, but it actually wasn't. I wanna say it was kind of easy because I had her and then I went into opening my own studio. So
Yeah.
like I mean, that time, like that first month or two, was kind of a blur because it went by so fast. But that's because I was like so like hyper focused on making this happen. And
Yeah.
I was like, she was so chill. She was such a chill baby. She let me work. I think as long as she was like near me or on me, she was fine. Um, and because I make my own schedule, I have that power to spend a lot more time with them. So
I love it.
that made things a lot easier.
I would agree. I always
Yeah.
made my like client schedule around like my breastfeeding
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
That sounds funny, but I'm
Yeah.
like, great. Now I have like, because they would be with the babysitter. So then I
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
the clients, come home
Yep.
and feed her, and then
Yep.
go back while she's taking a
Hmm.
nap. Like,
Yeah.
worked
It's
out great.
perfect. It's perfect. That or my hands-free pump that helps if I'm gone for like a
Yes.
long stretch of day. Yeah. And like my little breastfeeding bags. So it's like keeps everything cool with like my ice pack in there,
Yes.
pump, breastfeeding bags. Like, yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
Totally on the same page with you on that one.
No, it definitely was a lot, but looking back now, like it was worth it because she is what 13 months now. We're still breastfeeding. I don't pump and put any away because I'm with her that much that
Yeah,
we don't
that's
need to do that
nice.
anymore.
I love that
But
because
she's still
pumping is a
feeding.
lot.
Yeah, she's still feeding, I want to say at night, and maybe once or twice in a day. So I try to feed her in the morning before I leave for work. I don't pump throughout the day, but if I have a short day, I just go home and I feed her, and then she
Yeah.
does her feed at night. So it's more of a comfort thing for her now. It's definitely not for food
Yeah,
because
that
she's
was me.
eating
I
full course meals.
nursed both my kids for two
Yeah,
years
yeah.
apiece. It's
It's
definitely like gets to be a comfort thing for them.
yeah, it's a comfort thing. And this is definitely my last. So I'm like, I don't know how long I'm able to ride this out for. So we'll see.
Yeah, I feel you. For me, I was like, well, we'll just go until they're done. But
Right,
it's a
right.
lot. I mean,
You're like,
mentally and physically, it is a lot.
yeah,
So not everyone will be the same with that, but
definitely, yeah. But it definitely is easier. I want to say going from 2 to 3. I don't know, maybe because it's already chaotic. So
Yeah.
It's easy.
I'm glad to hear that, because I hear a lot of people that are like 2 to 3 is the worst transition, but
Oh my God.
I
No.
struggled the hardest with 0 to 1.
Yeah.
And which
That
is
was
crazy
huge.
because, I mean, obviously it's a big transition, but like
Yeah.
when I had my second baby, I was starting to shift into more education
Yeah.
and coaching. My
Yeah.
husband was working out of town. He wasn't even
Yeah.
here. I'm
Oh
by
God.
myself running
Yeah, that's
running
hard.
a business.
Yeah.
I had my
Yeah.
toddler. I had a newborn baby. I'm starting this new business,
Insane.
and I'm like, and the transition from 0 to 1 was still more difficult for me. So I'm like, it
Yeah,
can't be
yeah.
any worse than
I'm
that,
telling you,
right?
no. I think that it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be not easy, but manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling myself. It's all mindset, right?
It's mindset, it's manageable. Just
I
think
love that.
positive thoughts all the time. Yeah, and it works out just fine.
I love it. So any other like advice for like mompreneurs or maybe moms to be? I had a question on
Moms to
TikTok this
be.
week about what did she
Oh,
ask? Oh, she's considering starting a family but was nervous
yeah,
about it with her business.
like
So like, for
business
someone like that, what would
wise.
you give advice? What would be your
Let's
advice?
see. I made a quick little note.
I love it. You
It's
come
not
so
long.
prepared. You're so organized. It's the best.
Yes, I wrote this down because I was like, I don't want to get lost in my words or lose my train of thought because that happens a lot. So what I have written down, it says to the mompreneurs. Is that how you say that? To the mompreneurs, it's not easy at all, but don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Um, because I think that was what I struggled with the most when I had my daughter. Because I was like, it's fine, I got this,
I just do
I
it.
can do
That's
it.
me.
Yeah, like I can handle it. I will take on all the tasks before I ask someone for help. But as I got married and then I had my son and then I had my daughter and I'm like, there's so many people here to help you. Like in different ways. Like I have different friends that I think would like serve different purposes in your life. Like obviously my husband's like my helper, not my helper, but like
Well, like the
he helps a
main,
lot.
yeah, like
Right.
yeah,
And my
the other main
mom
caregiver.
helps. Yeah, my mom helps a lot. It definitely, how they say, like it takes a village. Like it definitely does. So I think you just need to surround yourself with the people that you know you can count on to ask for help, and you know that
Yeah.
they're going to help you. Um, I think that was kind of like it. Hold on, yeah, because I think from with my daughter, I was a single parent when I had my eldest. Living in New York City, working, I never had time to see her. Like I missed all my daughter's first, like everything. So once that happened and like I moved to Pennsylvania, I was like, okay, well, now I know like my next child, I'm not missing anything because I need to put myself in a situation where I can work for myself, make my own hours, and be more present as a parent because that's the most important thing.
Yep, that's me.
So I think also prioritizing what's most important versus, like work. Because
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, like, yeah, if people don't get their lashes done, they're not gonna die. But like if my baby is sick, like that it can be very serious or it can just be mild, but at the same time they still need you there to like just cuddle them, hold them, make them feel
Yeah.
safe, whatever. And that's most important because that's what they're gonna remember. And that's what I remember too. So I have not missed any first. I have been present
That's
for
amazing.
everything. And I think that's because I made that for myself.
Yeah,
Um,
totally. Like you set your
so
business
yeah,
up
if I
to
need help
allow
with
you
something,
to live
yes, and
life how you
me
wanted
working for
to.
myself allows
Yeah.
me that freedom to make my own schedule, make my schedule around the kids, make my schedule around their schedule, make my schedule around a breastfeeding schedule,
Yeah.
make my schedule around school. Like as much as I did want to like maybe as things kind of was slowing down for a little bit for me, I wanted to like go back to work because I'm like I can't not have like a steady income. So, and I was like, but I can't because if I do, like, how am I gonna, who's gonna pick my daughter up from school? Who's gonna drop
Yeah.
her off? Who's gonna wait on the pickup line? Like, who is gonna do this? Like, even if I get her into after school care, I'm still going to need someone to pick her up, or if my husband's working and like the other two kids, and it just would complicate things so much more to get into the work field than it is for me to work for myself. So I'm just kind of staying the course. And honestly, things when I least expect it, it picks up a little bit more. And I remember we had that conversation about me and like that mindset, and you're like, okay, everything is terrible, and then everything
I
is
think I
terrible.
talked about this on a
But
podcast episode recently.
yeah,
I didn't
I
say
heard it, and I was
names
like,
or
that's
anything,
me.
but I'm
I was
like,
like, that's me.
I love
Yeah.
that.
So I want to say that's also like a mindset thing. Like you have to remember, like, okay, like it's only going to be this way for right now. Like it's not going to stay this way forever. Um, and that's kind of my motto for right now. So,
I love that. And
yeah,
I mean, just something
we're
that's gonna
just,
keep you
yeah, keep you
one step in front
focused,
of the
and you're like, you
other
know
for
what,
sure.
this is temporary. It's not gonna be like this for long. Like your kids are not gonna be little for long, even though they drive me crazy. But
Yeah, yep.
you know what I mean.
That's what my husband and I say. We're like, because they get in our bed like halfway through the night, like every night.
I know,
And
and
we're
you're
just
like,
like,
my back is killing me. I cannot
yeah.
sleep like this.
But we get so
So,
exhausted, we just kind of like came to this silent agreement of like, it's not going to be like this forever.
yes,
So
they're gonna be in
we're going to
their
stick it
own
out for now.
spaces. Yes, my daughter decided to go into. She slept with me until she was about 4, and
Yeah.
then, and then one day it was just like, I want to sleep in my own bed, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I hope my
And she
kid is
never
like
looked
that
back.
soon.
Yeah, yeah. So you never know; it might happen sooner than you think, and then you're like, oh, I miss cuddling with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
I love
everything's
that advice
temporary.
though.
Yeah, that's how I look at things, and that's how I think a lot of people need to, because if not, you're gonna be depressed all the time. Like
Well, you get in that
insane.
funk and it's so hard to pull out of. Like if I
Yes.
let myself sit in that for too long, I
Yeah, too
spiral.
long. Yeah, I
I
can.
spiral,
Yeah,
and
you
then
can get out of it.
well, and
I
your
agree.
mind starts looking at like like other. It's not as
All the
open to
negative things.
opportunity.
Yes.
You're
Yeah, because
looking
then
for
you like
a,
start to
you're
narrow
looking
in.
for that plan B. You're looking
Yeah.
for other ways out.
Yep.
And for me, I get to the point where I'm like, well, I really don't have any other options.
I
Like
don't have another option. Yeah.
even with my coaching business now, like when it gets hard, I'm like,
Yeah.
I
There's no
could go
plan
get
B.
another job, but like that's not going to solve my
Right.
problems right now. Like
Yeah, it's not gonna solve it,
I
and it's
just
not
have
gonna
to
be as
keep
fulfilling.
moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, we need you as a coach. We need you.
Oh
We
no,
can't.
I'm
Yeah.
not thinking about quitting, but I just mean like when it gets hard,
Yeah.
that's a lot
Yeah.
of people, I think, especially newer business owners are like, is
Yeah.
this is this for me? And maybe I should
Yeah.
quit,
Start
and
questioning
that's something I've
everything.
struggled with over the
Yeah.
years, and that kind of is what
True.
keeps me going too. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's a mindset thing.
yes, ma'am.
For sure.
But any last words like of advice or anything you'd like to share at
Um,
all?
I want to say my last word of advice, because this is what the advice I give to myself a lot. Whenever I feel like I need to start looking for a plan B, I'm like, if I can go a day without thinking about what I'm doing, like it's on my mind constantly. Like, okay, what do I need to do for my business? How can I make this better? How can I like just me doing what I'm doing now? I wake up and I go to sleep. It's on my brain 100%. And if
Yes,
you
we're like
can't, like if that's,
man, we said
yeah,
so
I'm
many
like, if
times.
you can't get that out of your brain, this is for you. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You just have to be patient. And stay the course, basically. Yeah.
I'm the same. Like
That's
I have to like literally clear my brain at night. Like, okay, stop
yes.
thinking. I need to go to
Yep.
sleep. Like
Yep.
wake
And
up
then
again the next
feel
day and keep
refreshed the
trying.
next day.
Yep.
Yes. That would be my thing, because you probably feel like, okay, even if sometimes when I feel like I'm like, you know what, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Like, this is not my thing, but it is my thing because you can't stop thinking about it.
So
It's on your brain all the time. So it's like, yeah, just do it. Just do what you need to do. And keep doing
I
it.
love that.
That's all.
That's great advice.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Of
Do you want to share with
course.
us where everyone can find you online?
Oh yes. My Instagram, and I think I have a TikTok. I need to use that more. That's terrible.
That's okay.
But my Instagram is at Chanel Beauty, so SHANL_beauty. Same for TikTok. I don't have a Twitter. And same for Facebook. I'm on there, same thing.
Well,
Yes.
put your links in the show notes so people can go follow
Yes.
you. You have like makeup
Fantastic.
and like that you sell and different things that you do as well.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. How I literally, this is terrible.
I'm like, because I have
So
your
because I
some
do
of your
makeup, I
what are they, the
also,
lipsticks or whatever, and they're so
yeah,
nice. I freaking love them. They're the
I
best.
also sell cosmetics.
Yes.
Crazy. Yes. So yes, you can shop the cosmetics online. And appointments are booked online. I'm on Instagram a lot. But yes, so that's where you guys can find me.
Love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Of
You're the
course.
best.
Thank
It's
you. It
so
was my
fun to like
pleasure.
catch up and chat and other
Yes.
things.
Yes.
And I'm glad to hear that things are going well. Hopefully it
Yeah. Yep.
continues on that path throughout the
Yes.
holiday
Fingers
season and such. Doing
Fingers
such a
crossed.
good
Well,
job. I'm
thank
proud of you.
you. Thank you.